Hello everybody, welcome to Order Battle Endsieg, Paradox game I'm playing, and we're finally into Moscow. Let's just go through all the things here. The pins, disrupting the enemy supply lines near Novgorod has crippled the Soviet offensive in northern Russia. This will free up further resources for a renewed offensive against Moscow. So we get some extra resources from that one. Due to our success against Soviet partisans, a veteran recon unit has been freed up to join our army in spring 44. We have that one. Soviet tank losses are becoming so serious that the enemy will be unable to field experienced tank crews for the defense of their homeland, and by retaking Kiev we have achieved a strategic victory. It will free up further resources for a renewed offensive against Moscow. So it's May 44, and the German forces are eager to continue their successful offensive and finally seize the elusive city of Moscow. This will be a two-parter. It's a 30-turn scenario, but it's pretty big, involving a lot of units, and I just think the video will be too large to upload to YouTube, so I'll be doing a two-parter. The first will be approximately 10-12 turns, which is the initial assault, German assault, and then the second part will be the Soviet counterattack, and then the final taking of Moscow. I don't know why it's so slow in loading. That is a good question. I guess it will arrive eventually. Usually it doesn't take this long. I don't hope anything is wrong. Yeah, looks fine. Mission briefing. So, almost 3 years ago, we stood here at the gates of Moscow in the harsh winter of 1941. This time, we will not fail. With Allied advances in Italy and hints of a pending invasion of France, this may well be our last chance to defeat the Soviets. The importance of the Soviet capital, the heart of the communist regime, cannot be stressed enough. Berlin is confident that a successful capture of the city will quickly bring the Red Giant to its knees and end the war in the East. The Red Army will certainly strive to repeat the defensive success from 1941. Expect the approaches to the city to be heavily guarded with strong artillery and air support. Even freshly conscripted forces are reportedly deployed to slow down our advance. The first step to victory is a swift capture of Kilin and Kaluga, which currently protect the flanks of the Moscow defense. Our main strength should focus on securing these objectives, but the Soviets should not be allowed to exploit weak spots in our center. Aerial recon has shown that Moscow itself has been heavily fortified, and additional forces are being deployed directly into the city. There is no doubt we will have to fight for our victory street by street and block by block. Primary objectives: capture Kilin and Kaluga in 12 turns. Left flank Kilin, and on the right flank is Kaluga. Secure Moscow center and suburbs. So there are 4 points that we need to take. Our primary objective is the city center, but to fully control the city we must also secure most of its suburbs by taking at least 2 secondary VPs. So these 4 here. Okay. Actually you only have to take 2 out of the 3 there, so do not lose any original primary VPs. That's this one here. If Soviet counterattack overrun our main staging grounds, our position will become untenable. So we have these 3 positions. This is actually the hardest one to make sure that the Soviets don't get anybody through your lines and recapture those primaries. Secondaries: destroy 50 ground and 8 air units. We'll get 100 resource points when that happens. And then complete this operation in 28 turns. Winning this operation decisively is crucial in order to achieve a complete victory over the Soviet Union. Ending the war in the east will free up substantial resources and reinforcements to fight the Allied invasions. All in. Berlin stresses that nothing less than a major victory in this battle is needed to knock the Soviet Union out of the war. Failing that will surely drag on the war in the east. Okay. Right, so we need a strong force in the north to take Kalin and a not as strong force in the south to take Kaluga. Once these two have been taken, the Soviets will launch a counterattack using reserve forces in the south, in the center, and in the north. And we have to survive that counterattack, make sure they don't break through, and take our primary victory points in the back. And when that is done, we will move on to Moscow and take that. So we'll need the strongest team up here in the north. This is where my heavy tanks will be deployed. So let's see. Things that need to be upgraded is the KV-85, although it's a pretty good tank. It is not one of my own tanks, and so it will only replenish by 1 point at a time, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm actually going to cough out 250 points for the Panther G model. Boom. So that takes us to 2 Panthers and 2 Tigers. I'm happy with the 2 Stuks and the 3 Panzer IV-H models. Also, my artillery, I have decided to switch back to the 17cm K18 in order to get that extra range. I sacrifice 1 point of firepower in order to gain 3 range. So that's going to cost me 200. I'm going to do the same with the SS artillery, these two. I will also move back to 17 centimeter. There we go. So we get that extra range. Now let's put some units on the ground. I'll take the SS unit up here, along with some infantry and a Stuk to protect them from armored attacks. There we go. Then further down here we can see that we have a Jagdpanzer IV, which is very good against defensively against armor, so that will be protecting our Tiger tanks in the area. We'll have a Tiger tank here, a Tiger tank here, and then we'll have the Panthers here as well. We'll have one there, and one there. I think that's fine. We have some infantry in the town itself, and then I need another heavy, so I can put that here. And some artillery, of course. So we'll put one there. We'll also take one of these here. Further down here we'll have some more artillery. So we can put that here and here. In the center we'll have a Panzer IV. I think we'll have it here actually. And the other heavy. And they will be supported by the remaining Stuk. There. Also here I will have my AA gun. There is already an 88mm Flak 37. I'll show you in a minute why I will do this. And then in the south we'll have the remaining infantry. And we will have the 2 Panzer IVs. One there. And one here. Maybe here. There's a minefield right here. I need to be able to go over here. So I think that's a better position. And that takes us to... yeah, we just need one more of these. Artillery piece. You can put that here. Now, for the aerial units, I will start with the fighters only, and I will put them here where we have 2 AA vehicles. I have another AA vehicle here, which I will drive up north. And then we'll just put our fighters in this area. And so the reason why I want to do this is because the Soviets have very, very nice air power, very good fighters in this scenario. And so having the fighters near my A units will make them a lot stronger. We'll be able to take out the enemy fighters a lot faster that way. We'll put one stalk there, one stalk there, and then we'll save the 2 Stukas for later. They will just be shot to pieces if we use them right now. So, ready to go on turn 1. No, we will not transfer any resources. I have a feeling I forgot something. Maybe not. Okay. So we'll move up here. And straight into a minefield. I believe the minefields are randomly placed. I think we'll just take it over here and then stick over there. I certainly was not expecting any minefield there, and yeah, minefields and enemy units are randomly placed here at the start. So, but we have some conscript units right in front of us, and let's just use the artillery to take them down a notch. Heavy infantry. Then we can move the Panther over here, take them out. Move the Tiger up here. And get the Jagd Panzer in behind. Then there's usually a 80 gun over here. Let's see if that's still true, yeah. Let's blow it up. Use the Tiger for that. And then we still have one Panther here. Just bring it out to here. We have some engineers. We'll just put them into the town where they will camp. Move these guys up this way. Take this town as well. I think we'll bring this one around this way and then the infantry over this way. This is a Panther 3N, the best Panzer 3 there is, but it's not really up to date anymore. So let's get the Stork down here. We can see we have a T-34 Model 42. And we can only get the Nashorn over to here. And we see some conscripts there as well. Okay. Effectively stopping my advance. But as I said before, it's randomly placed. You don't know what's in these woods until you actually move into it. And we have mines here. They're usually up here, so again, yeah, pretty random. I think we have mines in here as well. No, they're here. Okay, yeah, you know, yeah. Okay, so here, gonna move this one straight north, bring the infantry back into the town, and move the armored car up there. That's pretty much it for the turn. No, we have the stalk up here. Let's just move it up a little bit, because it might get attacked as well. I want it to be in range of the AA unit here. So I think that's it. Is this one in AA mode? Yes, it is. Okay. AI turn 1. Artillery opening fire in the south. Replenishment in the center. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background, so it'll take a little bit of time. T-34 comes in, and I do not have the Nashorn in position. At least not to protect the Panzer IV. But it seems like it's not doing any damage. We have an enemy fighter coming up north. Enemy bomber in the north attacking the Tiger. 1 damage. Fighter coming into the center, attacking the Stork. And here's another one. That looks like a LAC 7. LA 7, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so we have a fighter here at LA 5. And we already have... I need to actually move these guys out for now, so I can get this one up here, take 4 damage. And 3 damage, so it's already down to 3. And then we'll just take the fighters up and finish it off. The Stork can land. So that's 1 fighter down. We have an LA-7 here. Something else is in here somewhere. And we see 1 bomber so far. We can start up here. So we'll just move in there, and in there. Alright, let's finish the anti-tank gun there. Use the Panther here. And we see some Soviet infantry. I will reveal the guys. Oh, there's nobody in Rusa, but they're right here next to. Okay. Let's see how far can we go. Okay, let's just take the Tiger down here, replenish. Panther over there. We see some enemy units. I have not fired my artillery yet, so we'll do that here. I will not be able to take them out, so I'll just concentrate on defending my tanks over here. We have moved here, and then over here. Start with the heavies. See, where are they going? Over there, okay. I'll just concentrate on taking it out with the Stuk. Removing it from play. And then we can go over here. And down here. And there's nobody there. Get this one up here. Stalk goes down here. We have AA gun and artillery in place. Okay, so how do we do this? The T-34. Let's bring the artillery across. Take a shot. Get this one back to full. Move into the ditch. Yeah, let's just take this shot. And this shot, and then bring the Nashorn up here. Infantry in there. Let's try and use this armored car for something useful. Okay. Let's replenish the Stalk. Oh, it just landed. It just landed. Okay, so what's left? The fighters. These guys. Okay. Allied turn 2. Some withdrawals. A gun in the south takes a shot, 1 damage to the Stalk. The bomber in the north keeps attacking my AAVs. This time it's the Jagdpanzer. Takes 1 damage. Artillery in the south keeps challenging my artillery. Now we have armored attack in the north, T-34 and some infantry. T-34 attacks first. The Stuk is in place, so 4 damage to the T-34, 1 for the SS. Let's see what the infantry does. Yeah, that's a nice attack by the AI. I will withdraw the SS a little bit. And here's the LA-7 attacking one of my fighters. 3 damage each. And there's another one here. So another 2 damage to the plane. And they even have a third one incoming. And he's trying to cut me off over there. That's fine. T-34 moves up there. That's also fine. I should do some counter battery fire on that artillery piece. Armored car replenishes in the center. And we have a bomber incoming in the center as well. 2 bombers incoming. 1 damage. Turn 3. We can start down here. So this is the armored reserve in the south, which is going to be released as soon as I reach my first objectives. Let's move over here and do some counter battery fire. Push these guys out of the way. Attack them again. Surround the T-34. Bring the Nashorn in behind. Bring this one down here. Alright, so these guys are getting bombed. Let's see what we have in here. Okay, there's a BA-20 there. I'll just take this town. You see some Soviet conscripts in that town over there. So, in the sky, I will start with my 88 on the LA7. Then the half track. And the LA7 is gone. And we'll take a shot at the Yak 9. This is really working well. We can land my... Well, let's not land it just yet. Let's see what kind of damage we can deal to this one. Okay, it's gone. In that case, I will land the Focke-Wulf. Get the stock back to full. So we have a MiG-3 incoming with 4 stars. That's going to hurt a little bit. But we are in a very good position here. Okay, let's just start up in the north. We'll pull back the SS. Pull down these guys. And we'll just stay there and wait. Let them do the attacks. Meanwhile, the artillery will fire on the Su-152. Like that. Over here we'll restore the situation. We can move these guys up, I guess. Finish them off. These guys will all stay put. And then we'll fire at these guys down here. Keep it tight. Okay, let's see what they have in Kubinka. We've got nothing in Kubinka, so we'll just take that. This two can stay here. Did I already move all of this down here? Yeah, I did. So what's left? These guys will not move. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so Allied turn 3. Artillery opens fire in the center. The bombers will keep attacking in the center as well. Let's see what their fighter will do. Their artillery replenishes. The fighter attacks me, one of my fighters. Should be easy to take out now. Bombers attacks the Tiger in the north. And the Jagdpanzer also in the north. 2 damage. Ooh. Infantry cuts off my Panzer 3 in the center. Oh, they got an AT gun as well. It's a good thing I didn't attack then. Oh, that's a good move. They saved the T-34 by moving some infantry in there. That's nice. Okay. T-34 arrives in the north. Jagdpanzer 4 should do some help here, but it's down to 7. A bit disorganized, so only 2 damage. And the Panzer 3 is getting surrounded in the center. This should not be a problem for the Tiger. Another T-34 arrives. Fires on the Panther. Only 2 damage to the T-34s in the north. It would have been 5 damage if that would have been at full strength. The Soviet leadership has called for its people to defend the capital at all cost. Partisan units have joined the defense of Moscow in the forest west of the city. So let's start in the air. Shoot down that one. Now this one can't reach, unfortunately. Just bring it out there, get these guys back into the city, and we can use this one to take it out. And let's start working on these bombers up here. Because they're doing some really nasty damage to me. Okay, get this one up to 4. The stalk is still not at full strength. Let's just get it back up. Okay, in the north, replenish the SS. Take a shot at that AT gun. Keep that Su-152 down. Okay. Over here, get that one back to 4, back to 4, and back to 4. Fire the artillery down here. Keep pushing them back. We have some heavy infantry as well. Put them up here, take a shot at that. Su-85. I might have named that as a T-34 before, and obviously it's not. Okay. Let's get these guys back to the friendly lines. I'll just have to hold out for a little bit in the south. So I think we might be able to push these guys out, yes. And then the Nashorn can come through and do this. And we can even take it out. Let's prioritize that. Let's use the armored car for that. It's gone. Alright. Move over there. And over there. And over there. Very slow advance here in the south, but we got plenty of time. I think we're done with the turn. Russian turn 4. Oh, that artillery in the center, I can still reach the Panzer III. And they've got some replenishments going on. Panzer III is getting attacked. It's out of position in the river. Now the bomber sticks around, that's a good thing, in the north. That means we can take it out. Obviously the 2 bombers in the center will stick around. It's probably stuck there. They're just bombing in the center. In the north, they move into their own mines. And in the south, we have reinforcements arriving. They do not attack. Back in the north, you can see this now. The T-34 moves up, takes a shot at the infantry, which is not supported by the Jagdpanzer. I got some partisans arriving in the center. And another fighter incoming. In the north, that is. Okay, so now we have a fighter. I'm not covered by my land assets. Let's send this fighter up here. Start working on the LA-7, which is a very nice aircraft indeed. Or we can take it down to 2. We can even get this one up here and do some damage down here. Get the stalk up. We can also get these guys around. This one can't reach though. Let's move it over there. And the stalk in the south moves back. Alright, we can start down here. Take out this infantry. The artillery will fire on these guys. Let's take out that MG Foxhole, shall we? Come down with the Panzer IV. Artillery is down to 1 now. Replenish, bring the Nashorn back. In the center, we gotta get these guys out of there. And just keep replenishing these guys. Then we have some partisans here. If they move into the pine woods, they do, the tanks will not be able to do anything. Okay, back up here. Remove that one from play. Move in there. Okay, so we're back to full strength here. How do we do this? I could take the Jagdpanzer forward, although it would be a bit vulnerable and pretty much out of position, but I want to take out this Su-85, the T-34, which is hit with the heavies, and bring up the Panther G. And the artillery is having a break. Switch positions here, but I will not do an attack. I think that's it for the turn. 5 turns, we're still quite a bit from kill-in. And we'll start to approaching Kalinin, nice and easy. Still one enemy fighter here, the LA-7 up in the north, and they still have their bombers doing their thing. Soviet turn 5. Artillery in the center now fires on my heavies. T-34 escapes back to Selnotchegorsk or something like that. The LA-7 returns to base, leaving the skies to me for now. But it will be back. BA-20 is moving around in the center, nothing's happening. The bomber starts to attack in the center, where I do not have my half-tracks. Both of them are switching targets. So the Jagdpanzer is getting bombed as well. And the last bomber, okay, it stays put. So we can send a fighter up there to take it out. Back in the south, on the ground, they are now pulling back towards Vasikovo. You can see this. The Su-152 moves south. T-34 moves back into the little town. And the infantry attacks my infantry. More partisans arriving in the center, attacking my heavies. That's probably not the best idea though. Retreating to Svanigorod. And heavies revealed in the north, in the town. Okay. So let's start with this fighter. Let's see if we can take down the bomber in the north. Goes down. This one is protected by a 37mm. So I think we're gonna go down this way. Start working on these two. I can't get my assets up there, but I should have more fighters available. They are both down here, or at least this one is. Make sure to take this one out. And then we should have one more somewhere. I should have one more fighter somewhere. I can't find. There it is. Start working on this one. So 2 bombers down, 2 still remaining. Enemy bombers. Okay, let's start up here. Hang on, I should probably do this first. Okay, they're still in there. Let's get the artillery forward. Alright, so over here, I guess we can take some shots at that AA gun there. It's still alive, but not anymore. And of course that will make it easier to bomb these guys and also take out the enemy bomber. Over here, start with these guys. Chase them over to the other side. Bring the Tiger up, and then the Panther. Should not attack this turn. We'll wait for some artillery support. Let's bring these guys somewhere else where they can just replenish, or they can just replenish in place. No, let's bring them back here. Let's see if we can take out the conscripts. No. Just keep dealing some damage. to the enemy units, and then over here this one goes up and this one will replenish. Start moving these guys up here. We don't really know what's going on over here. Let's take a look. Nothing that we can see. Alright, so down here it's time to start bombing the Kalinin town itself. Take out this one. Take out this one. Make sure to take out the artillery as well. So that's gone. And put the Nashorn in defensive mode right there. So I think that's it. Just checking. Okay. So Allied turn 6. The bomber stays in place above the Jagdpanzer. The other bomber is returning to base. So just one active bomber right now. If I can get all 4 fighters on it, I might be able to take it out. BA-20 moves in behind my lines in the center. Mortar attack in the north, it's fine. Here comes a T-34. This does not attack. Heavy infantry in the center attacks the Stuk. Conscripts arriving in the north, attacking my heavies while they're still mounted. I think we'll just put the Tiger up there. Shouldn't be a problem. Now let's see if the fighters can all reach the bomber. That's 2 damage. Another 2 damage. Probably not enough. Another 2 damage. And 1 damage. So still got three left. It will probably head back home at this point. We could bring the bombers on now. Let's do that. Oh, that's the Stork. Get out. There we go. 2 bombers there. Back on the ground. Let's just take them out. I really love this range. Yeah, let's bring the Tiger up here. Say bye-bye to these guys. Replenish here. And these guys will just regain organization. That takes us down here. We now have some artillery support. It's too far away, so we need to move it up. See how far does it go. I think we have to move it there, then bring these guys up here, and then take the Tiger in, finish them off. How do we do this? The smart way. think we'll do this. Come back to here, replenish, and bring up the infantry. Like that. I think we'll leave these guys here for now. I don't know where exactly they're going to go. So yeah, let's just do this. And this. In the south, we have the Stork. Let's bring it over here. Nothing to see. There is an enemy plane though here. And that might be the bomber from before. Let's keep bombing in here. And let's take it. I just replenished the Panzer IV. So we've taken Kalinin now. We still need the other one in the top. Was the Stork? The Stork is here. It has moved. That's still gonna take a few turns, but we are on getting the upper hand up here. So let's take turn 7. And the enemy counterattack will not begin until I've taken both of the objectives. Replenishment of the BA-20. The bomber returns. So 1 fighter, 2 bombers made it out. And will return later on. So I think it's time to get my fighters landed and replenished. SU-152 moves around in the north. T-34 moves back. Does it take a shot? I hope so. Nope, it doesn't. Some kind of reinforcements arriving in the center. I saw some guys moving. And here's the fighter. The LA-7 is back without getting strengthened. Yeah, so that's an easy prey. These guys are all running out of fuel. See if we can take it out. Yeah, and land these two. So in the north, let's get some artillery fire on there. All these guys down here, take this shot. As we can see, we are slowly pushing the enemy out of the way. Now we gotta be careful that nothing comes through here. So I think we need to send the Panther back this way, just in case. Or do we? I think we'll send the infantry back. Get them over there, replenish. Take out these conscripts. Start firing on this town. Can I really not take out that BA? I would have to take the Jagdpanzer forward. So be it. We can start attacking from the other side here. Also here. Take it slowly there. There should be a counterattack soon, so I gotta be in position for that. Let's see, we also have the bombers. They can't quite reach anything. They can reach something down here. The partisans. Take them out. I don't know what this is. Maybe we can find out. That is the IL-2M3. That's a bomber heading back, so should not be afraid of that. The A-20 still got 2 points. Where's it going? It's going over there, so let's get the infantry up there. It's still alive though. We'll stay in the woods. Okay, in the south. Not much resistance anymore. We'll take out these guys. Okay, they'll be out of fuel. So let's bring these guys over here. We can do an attack on Fatsikova. Let's bring this one up here, just so we have vision. This one will rest. So will the Nashorn. Okay, so I think that's the turn. We still have 4 turns to get Kilin. As we can see, we are advancing now. These 2 will be removed next turn. We should be there in time. Turn 8, Allied. Artillery still pounding in the center. And the bombers returning. It should be in range of my ground assets. Partisans are moving the... Ooh! That's another issue in the center. And we see the AT gun is still there in the north. Issue 152 is still there. Oh, that one can really move. What was that? Some kind of artillery. I should see if I can cut it off. It's really quick. Looks like the counterattack has somehow started. Or at least in the center. Another bomber is back, so 2 bombers are there. And something else also over here. That could be another fighter. Enemies leaving Fasikovo in the south. I don't know why. Reports show that low morale amongst hastily recruited Red Army units is causing increased desertions of Soviet conscripts as our forces are approaching Moscow. Okay. Right, let's take out this one. Then come up here. I will just fire the artillery first, and then do this. And then approach here, take them out. Not quite. Bring the artillery forward. Let's come down here and see what's going on. I can't quite see this turn. I could see next turn. So this is an ISU 122, extremely fast. Can I cut that off? Not quite, no. I can start firing on it with the Stuk, of course, and I can use my Stukas, they're right here. Okay, we have no artillery support. This one can actually reach over here. Okay, let's bring this one over here, take a shot. This one over here, take a shot. That takes it down to 2. This is the Stork. Move it up there. So where are my fighters? 2 are landed and are replenishing as well. And then we have 2 up here. 1 has to land. And then there's only 1 left. It cannot take out that one. It might be able to take out this one, so let's go down here. That just leaves the IL-4 and something else incoming over there. Bring this one up. Okay, how do we do this? Just do this, I guess. And let's try and take out the ISU. No, it's still alive. Comes down there, okay. So what does the Tiger do here? Oh, issue 100 right behind it. Ah, nice. Okay, artillery here. They ran in the back here. Let's just take them out. And then let's see up here. Let's move forward here. Do I need artillery? No, I think I need to move the artillery up. Just get it closer. I can actually reach from here, but no, I need it a little bit closer. This one has fired. We have this one. And the Tiger. The Tiger can come up here and eliminate this T-34 and take the town. I think we'll just reorganize the heavy infantry over there. We can also threaten Klin from the other side. Did I move everything? I think I did. Well, this one is not going to move. These guys have all moved. This one will stay. Alright. Soviet turn 9. Artillery in the center keeps firing, of course. BA-20 moves back and forth. We've got a lot of wounded units around here, but they're not dead. The bomber attacks the Jagdpanzer in the town, should not do any damage. They've got some really nice equipment here, the Soviets. That issue 100 is serious business for the Tiger. And I need some help up there. Yeah, looks like the counterattack has actually started before I took Klin. So apparently it triggers somehow else. Yeah, we see movement in the center. The SIU-122 survived, and we have the enemy fighter attacking my Stukas. But I should be able to take that fighter out in the coming turn without much hassle. That means the counterattack has also started in the south. I should get into position. The Tiger commander has been wounded. Red Steel. We received intel that after the fall of Vyazma, the Soviets rushed new models of heavy tanks and self-propelled guns into production, to be ready just in time for the defense of Moscow. Franz Wakeman is wounded. Okay, so let's start firing on the enemy fighter with these guys. So I think we'll take this one down, so we can defend this heavy infantry right there. Bring the Tiger out of the way. We'll send another Tiger down this way. No, that's the Panther. And let it be defended by the Jagdpanzer behind. Yeah, let's see, we have some fighters. Can they reach? No. Bring the Stork up here. Oh, the Tiger is too far forward, it looks like. Let's start up here. Right, so let's get access to Kilin. I can see it here. We can start bombing it. Take out that one. Move up, take out that one. Move up. Move in, take out that one. Get the Tiger back here. As we can see, we will take this town next turn, definitely. So, what should the Panther here do? Just defend the town? We also have these guys. Let's move them forward, get some vision. Yeah, we definitely have a full-scale counterattack going on in the center. Bring down the heavies. And get the Panther down here, so there might be someone coming up here as well. I don't have vision yet. Let's bring the Panther up here. Get the artillery forward. Over here. Now we cannot get the Stuk into action yet. Okay. Yeah, we need to do something about that issue. Well, we could get it forward to here and take that shot, and then we can bring this Stuk in behind. That would actually work quite well. There could be a counterattack incoming in the center. Just gotta be aware of it possibly happening. I think we'll take out the BA and just replenish these guys. And the Panzer IV as well. That takes us to the south. Let's see. No. Counterattack is not incoming in the south. So apparently the counterattack in the center has a different trigger than the one in the north and in the south. Because they will not happen until we take both of the towns, which is almost. So we'll move up forward here. And there. 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 Okay. Good to know. So we have that strange SU moving around here, but we are protected. We have units in these towns, and they're pretty far from Volokholamsk anyway, so Let's see if we can get this Klin in the coming turn, and that will spark the enemy counterattack. So turn 10. Artillery in the center keeps firing on my infantry. The bomber returns to base. The last bomber. And the guys in the north are suicidal. So they're pretty dead. Partisans moving around in the center, attacking my infantry, not a problem. Now here's the problem. In the center we have the full-scale counterattack ongoing. And they're hitting my heavy infantry. Yeah, they might be thrown out of the way. Still got their tanks. The Su-100 moves back. T-34 comes down more south, attacking the infantry there, yes. They're still alive. Oh, look at that. There it is. That's the Su-122 or something like that. Good thing I had my infantry in the town. T-34 in the center moves north, attacks my Panther. Bad choice, very bad choice. Got more partisans moving around in the center. Okay. So the bomber went away, so we can get the fighters up. Let's see. Yeah, we can see the counterattack is not on the way in the north. They're still here. And in the south, they are still here. But they will be moving in soon. I should probably move back a little bit so I'm not in the artillery range. Yeah, so we gotta move these guys back to here, these guys back here, these guys over there, these guys up here. There. We have the perfect positioning now in the south. Let's take out this guy. I don't think we have anybody else moving around up here now. Okay. So in the center, lots of stuff going on. Get these guys up to 8. Gotta move this one out of range, so moving over there. Come back with this one. Take out these guys. Over here. Okay, so Su-152 might be protected by an AA gun, so let's concentrate on the things at hand. Move these guys up. Okay, it's out of the way. Get the Tiger back up. How do we do this? Let's see. Well, we just gotta do like this. Replenish, get the 88 up there, and let's just take a shot at these guys. Yeah, I can do that, but probably not gonna work out. Let's move further up here. Yeah, we're gonna take this place now. We're gonna use the Stuk. Commander enlisted, Theodore Scherer. I know Scherer is not an SS commander, but let's put him on... No, I can't. Okay. Let's put him on these guys then. Go up there. This will start the counterattack. These guys will just stay in place. We can take some shots down here. And let's move these guys. No, let's just rest them for this turn. The Panther here is not gonna move. These guys are not gonna move. We are ready for the counterattack to commence. Still a little bit messy here in the center. We have the fighters. I guess we can refuel this guy. The other fighters, what are they gonna do? Take a shot there. There's not really anything to do. We can go down and support the Stukas. Alright, I think that is the turn, so let's see if I'm right. The counterattack will commence. It's turn 11. So got lots of heavy armor in the center. My heavy infantry is getting hit by some artillery. Got partisans moving through. And they love doing that to strike at my infantry. T-34 will also attack them, yes. Counterattack starts in the south. We have 3 tanks in the south coming at me. In the north, another 3. Also starting to move. But I am in position to deal with that. Not nice. They're firing artillery at me. And they have infantry as well. Here's the bomber, the remaining bomber. I think this is the last one. Delivers its cargo. And then it will be shot down. Okay. So we have the first primary, capture Kalin and Kaluga in 12 turns. Now we just need to secure Moscow center and suburbs within 28 turns and take down 50 ground units and 8 air units without losing the original VPs. So I think it's time to put in a break, and I will finish this episode next time. Thank you guys for watching. See you around. Bye bye.